Hello everyone, today I will be going over how customizing your Windows 11 desktop can help make your daily life easier, both in personal life and in the workspace. A lot of people aren't too tech savvy, and looking at all the different options built into Windows is overwhelming to say the least. I believe that diving into everything that Windows has to offer is worthwhile in the long term. By going into your settings, you can make your life easier and also personalize your desktop to make it uniquely yours. I feel like making a personal connection to your computer can help users connect to their work. Starting from the very beginning in the startup process, deciding what kind of account you want to have is paramount to the amount of control you have over your computer. A standard user can access most of the files and settings stored in their computer, but it is mainly limited to their personal user account. There are many restrictions on settings that can affect any account on your computer. These settings could only be accessed by an administrative account. These accounts can manage files across every user, can add or remove apps and programs, and has control over any standard user account. If you're wondering why someone would use a standard account over an administrative account, here are some everyday examples. For example, if you are using a school laptop, there is a very good chance that you have a standard user account because the school probably doesn't want you to download or change any settings that is not productive to your work. Another example would be a parent who wants to have an administrative account for their child, so they also aren't changing settings and downloading anything that can be potentially harmful to their device. In this instant, it is very simple to create another account for a child/student. Simply go to your settings, click on the account tab, and then click on the family and other users tab. There you can add a family member or another account, which will then prompt them for their Microsoft account. If they don't have a Microsoft account, they will be prompted to create one. It's it's really easy. Building on the type of account you can have, there are also local accounts and Microsoft accounts. If you plan on backing up your device or plan to work on other devices and want to have the same files on your computer, a Microsoft account can be extremely useful. Files can be saved through your OneDrive account, which can then be accessed on a mobile device or on any other laptop computer as long as you log into your Microsoft account. This gives you access virtually anywhere. Even better, a Microsoft can save all your settings and desktop layout, as we will go through later, as long as it's a Microsoft account. Whichever you choose, both can still be either a local account or an administrative account. You can easily create an account on Microsoft's website or by creating a user account. When logging into your user account, there are many different sign in options. You could sign in via PIN, a password, you could even use a picture password to help protect your account. Moving past the user accounts, once you sign in, the first thing you will see is your own personal desktop. This desktop is highly customizable and there are a multitude of different options to make your workspace your own. A quick and easy way to start personalizing your laptop is by going to your settings and clicking on the personalization tab. One of the most common personalization options is to change the background. You can choose a personal image, a wallpaper downloaded from the internet. The options are endless. I use this laptop for school, so I have the default Windows laptop, but it could be changed at any moment if I ever felt the need to switch it up. Another way to customize is by changing the accent and theme of your Windows desktop. This can be found under the personalization tab under colors and themes. The colors will change the accents, which will highlight the little colors as seen here, and the theme will change the overall color of your taskbar and the background as well if it's a Microsoft background. You can also choose a lock screen, which could be the same picture as your background or an entirely different picture. Also, in the lock screen section, you can set your very own screensaver. This screensaver will activate after your device is inactive for a certain period of time. This time can also be set as long or as short as you'd like. Another way to customize your setup is by changing the screen resolution. This won't necessarily change the actual resolution your device is capable of and outputting, but it will change how many pixels are shown on screen. As you can see, the higher the resolution, the more content will be shown on screen. Everything will appear smaller. You could also head over to the Start option on the Personalization tab to check if you want to have your recently added apps shown or any recommended files or apps. One of the best ways to organize your workspace in Windows 11 is by utilizing the task view and learning how to use multiple desktops. Say you want to do two different tasks and you don't want to do them both on the same desktop, as it would make your workspace more cluttered. An easy way to fix this is by creating a separate desktop. In doing this, the two desktops can have different apps open without affecting each other, and if needed, apps can be moved from one desktop to another. This is an extremely convenient tool that Windows provides and can be a lifesaver if you need organization to work efficiently. Another quick way to organize your space is by customizing the taskbar. The taskbar can be accessed from the Personalization tab. From there, you can change where the taskbar apps are aligned. By default, the icons are centered, but they could also be moved to the left. Apps that are downloaded can also be pinned to the taskbar for easy access. They can also be removed just as easily. You can also customize the icons on the right corner here, and you could even hide the taskbar altogether for a cleaner look. Another cool feature in Windows 11 is the Notification Center. This is located in the lower right hand corner. If you click on the date and time, it will pop up and show a monthly calendar and any notifications from any apps or potential system updates or any important news you might receive. It's a very effective tool. Lastly, another feature in Windows 11 that isn't located on the desktop is in the File Explorer. Open that up and you should see your folders. If you want to change how to open your folders, click on the three dots and you could either open each folder in its same window, which is the default, or you could choose to open each folder in its own window. This is helpful if you want to stay more organized, as it will open a folder in its own separate tab. All in all, customizing your personal machine is very simple and helps create a machine that is uniquely yours, tailor made for your needs. From choosing what kind of account you'd like to have for your Windows machine, to changing the colors on your desktop and rearranging the taskbar, there are a lot of little tools that Windows provides that can help make your experience a lot more efficient and streamlined. I hope that this video has helped guide you through some of what Windows has to offer. This is just scratching the surface of what Windows has to offer, but I hope it has served you in some way. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.